Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
We live for piles of paper, countless calculations, and exact on-the-button balances. More than a phone call at the end of the year to make sure you're square with Uncle Sam. We're an internal resource to run payroll, manage bookkeeping, handle accounts payable, prep and file taxes, and consult for the long-term financial health of your business. Always exact. Glessner and Associates.
And let's go live to Moundsville, West Virginia, where tonight Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman will have all the action between the Weir High Red Riders and the John Marshall Monarchs. Gentlemen, take it away.
Thank you, Benson. Yes, it's Ross Johnston, Coach Mark Heinerman here at Monarch Fieldhouse. It's the Weir Red Riders with a record of 3-7, taking on homestanding John Marshall with a record of 1-7 in the IBEF Local 141 presentation of John Marshall basketball. Coach Heinerman, we're about ready for the national anthem and the starting lineups, but your thoughts?
We got a rematch from the opening game of the season where John Marshall had a big lead in the third and fourth quarter, and Weir hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to Liam Smith to beat the Monarchs. So a little bit of revenge on the Monarchs' mind tonight, and this should be a toss-up ball game.
And the Monarchs had a chance to get off the non-winning schneid as they lost to Morgantown earlier this week. The PA announcer's taken over and asked them to stand up for the national anthem, so we'll go ahead and take a break here on the Watchdog. We'll be back with the starting lineups.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university. It's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at GrizelFuneralHomes.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Lori Grizel State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Monarch Fieldhouse. We're about ready for the non-tip, as they say, the start of the ball game. We get a break here. Coach Hardeman will give you the starting lineup between Weir and John Marshall. Coach?
Okay, starting for the Weir High Red Riders, 5'11 junior Anthony Cross, 5'6 freshman Colin Cross, 5'9 junior Jack Scofield, 6'1 junior Tyler Kelly, and a 5'10 sophomore Max Maley. We'll get John Marshall in just a second.
Weir has the ball first. They're moving from left to right on your radio dial. They're dressed in all black. Black top, black bottoms with red trim and red numerals. The ball almost thrown away, that time by Anthony Cross. Recovered by Tyler Kelly, and Weir is looking at John Marshall's man-to-man defense.
Pretty good job so far. John Marshall stopping any type of penetration.
Into the right corner. It was Max Maley that had to get it inside. Scores the bucket.
Hey, that's a tough shot there. He drove across the lane from the right side. His right hand had to square his shoulders and put the ball up right in front of the basket.
John Marshall has it for the first time. They're dressed in all white, white tops, white bottoms with brown trim and gold numerals.
Starters for the Monarchs, Derek Darrow, Grant Niswanger, Roman Gray, and the Sabutka brothers, Brennan and Braden.
Darrow inside, gets it to Roman Gray, was on a curl, and they call a block on the baseline. Gets number 24, Colin Cross.
Jim Schmidt on the call there.
He's only a freshman. Who are the other referees, Coach? You know him?
Jeff Livingston, and I can't see the other guy over on the side.
Derek Darrow shoots one from the lane, rebounded by Grant Niswanger. He's fouled from behind by Max Maley. 2-0 Weir here, early going. Goings on here at the Monarch Fieldhouse. Ross Johnson, Coach Mark Heineman. The call up here at the Catbird seat, and Brad Biff Leonard in the studio running the controls.
As we mentioned earlier, the opening game of the year at Weirton, John Marshall had a big lead in the third and fourth quarter. Weir cut it down, whittled it down, and hit a three-pointer at the buzzer to win by one.
Sabuka's rolled around to Gray, who gets inside the lane, goes up with the right hand, then switches to the left. So Roman Gray, the sophomore, evens the score, 2-2. This time a drive by Colin Cross. He gets it back outside to Anthony. Anthony, a junior. I'm guessing Colin, freshman, is his brother. And it's Anthony inside, and he trickles it over the rim. There's a double pump in the lane, and we've got a timeout of some sort by the official.
They're telling Weirton to leave the ball alone when I went through the net.
4-2, Weir.
I saw Weir against Central last week, and Anthony Cross played a really good game. He's the guy that makes them go.
Sabutka gets it inside to Derek Darrow. They're kind of posting him a little bit. They double Darrow as soon as he gets the ball on the left block. Get it back around to him on the curl. He's at the free throw line. Makes a nifty move inside off the glass. Too strong. Rebounded by Weir.
He rushed his shot that time. What they're trying to do, he's got the mismatch of the young man guarding him is only about 5'6". They're trying to post him up.
That time Cross on the floater on the far baseline hit. And it's 6-2 Weir early on here. 5:30 remaining in the first.
Weir 3 for 3 from the floor and made two tough ones.
Now Marshall's only gotten one shot off, or two off for the field. Jacob Korngiver getting ready to come into the game. Gray, the only one with points so far for the Monarchs. They run the motion offense. Derek down the lane, and he was fouled, but no call. The ball out of bounds. So just was premature on the foul call.
Jake Korngiver coming into the game, replacing Niswanger.
Rebound, inbounds to Gray, gets it right back to Darren. He goes in the lane. They call it jump ball. It'll be John Marshall's ball.
That time he brought the ball down low, let the shorter man tie him up.
Darrow inbound again, far side underneath his basket. We're in the man-to-man. They get it to Gray. He clutches underneath on a nice nifty pass from Darrow, and he puts it in off the glass.
We're 6, Gray 4.
That's right. Cross has it right wing. Gray on him. He looks to drive, and he takes him to the middle lane, gives him a forearm shiver, and that should have been an offensive foul. Oh. Know about that call as Cross came in the lane, extended his forearm clearly, and we're behind him, and you can see by Gray's reaction that the foul goes on Roman Gray, the first for the Monarchs. 2 so far for Weir. Red Riders try to inbounds. It's Cross. He gets it over to Jack Scopel, over to Colin Cross, and that time it was Tyler Kelly trying the 3. He missed. John Marshall gets the rebound. We got another tie-up, and it's Weir's ball. A little extracurricular going down there on the floor between a couple of the players, Coach. We'll leave them nameless at this moment. See what happens there. Cross gets it at the top of the key. Darrow on him. Ray was on him last possession, and this time they call a bump foul on Darrow, riding
unnecessary foul. We're going to inbound on the sideline.
They had Roman on Cross, and they switched Darrow on him. They get the ball out to him. Top of the key, swings it to the right side to Colin Cross. He's looking to post up Max Mail. He instead swings it out to top of the key to his brother. On the dribble. Takes it, kicks it back out. It's Colin Cross. He drives in, leaves it short, and a foul on the reach-in after the missed basket. Frustration foul, 96 feet away from the hoop, right?
Yep.
That's 3 on Weir, 2 on John Marshall as far as the teams go.
We've got him down for Colin Cross, but they...
What do they call him, Cheese?
We'll see what
I'm looking at
what he calls it.
Look at the roster.
Maybe Gene.
Sabutka out to Sabutka. It's Brennan. Gets it back out to Jacob Korngiver at the point. Left side to Roman Grant. Work the ball around the top of the key.
Got to weather travel.
Goes in, and too hard off the glass was Sabutka, and it's rebounded by Tyler Kelly, and here comes Weir the other way. It's Anthony Cross. He stops at the point. They're on him. Monarchs still in the man-to-man. 3:49 remaining in the first quarter. It's Weir 6, John Marshall 4. We're still working their offense. John Marshall still in the man-to-man. Cross underneath the hoop, tries to reverse layup, misses.
Korngiver almost threw the rebound out of bounds.
And Darrow recovers the ball and brings it across half court. The Monarchs looking to tie here. Darrow takes it down the lane. And they call an offensive foul on Derek Darrow. That's 2 fouls on Derek Darrow. We've got to watch that for the lone senior on the Monarch roster.
You don't think they're picking on him, do you, Ross?
I'm not sure.
We'll have to wait and see.
I don't think they like the extracurricular stuff down there by the Monarch bench.
Nate Menendez up at the scorer's table.
We are working the ball around. Long shot by Kelly. Finds it. Tyler Kelly, the 6'1 junior, from long distance. 9-4 Weir.
John Marshall going to have to find some offense here, Ross.
I'd post up Darrow again. I like that idea.
They've switched men guarding him now because Cross went out with 2 fouls.
The Monarchs working the weave outside. They swing it around Sabutka left to right side. Now Braden with the ball. Just to Roman Gray. He tries to drive. He kicks it back out to Brennan. He drives in the lane on the turnaround. Misses the shot. Weir brings it back. Here comes Anthony Cross. He's already across half court to the 3-point stripe. Takes it to the center of the court. Gets it over to Mason Fierro. Tries a 3. He misses. Error.
Balled it across on the other side of the glass.
And it's Braden Sabutka with the ball. Gets it over to Roman Gray. Thinks about a 3. Thinks better of it. Gets it back to Sabutka. He tries a 3. Long on the effort. No good. Rebound by Weir. Mason Fierro, 5'10", bring it down the board. Gets it to Kelly on the outlet. He goes at the hoop, and he's fouled as he goes up the shot. Monarchs offense stagnant at this moment. 9-4 Weir with 2:03 remaining in the first. John Marshall basketball brought to you by IBEF Local 141, West Liberty University, Glessner Horton Andrews Insurance. On the Glessner Horton Andrews Insurance scoreboard, it's 10-4 Weir. As Kelly makes the first free throw. John Marshall basketball also brought to you by Gumby's, Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm.
Nate Menendez checked in for Darrow, and then John Marshall called a full timeout.
So we'll go ahead and take 30 seconds here. It's Weir 10, John Marshall 4. With a couple minutes left here in the first quarter, we'll be back here on the Watchdog.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
We're back live here at Monarch Fieldhouse. Coach Chad Clutter not liking the goings-on as Weir was at the free throw line, made the first of two, and he called timeout in between.
Tyler Kelly, when we come back, we'll have one more free throw attempt. He has 4 points. 4 points for Anthony Cross and 2 for Max Maley. John Marshall has 4 from Roman Gray. John Marshall's offense has really been stagnant. Very little penetration, and the times they have gotten inside, they've thrown up a couple of wild shots. So we'll see if they can settle in here and create some offense. 2:03 to go, first period.
Kelly makes the second of 2 free throws. It's 11-4. Here come the Monarchs. Derek Darrow out with those 2 fouls.
Probably going to have to get some scoring out of Corngiver.
And Gray, I think that'd be your 2 guys right now.
John Marshall's doing a lot of weaving out front, a lot of dribbling out front, but nothing. Can't get the ball inside.
It's Gray at the top of the key, picks up his dribble. He gives it to Braden Sabuka, sets up for a 3, and barely catches the far rim, rebounded by Nate Menendez of the Monarchs, gets it to Corngiver out front. He goes in the lane, and they call it travel, but I don't think that was correct either. He fumbled the ball. Ball was knocked away from him. As he was trying to gain possession of it, they called another travel on John Marshall.
Get a little bit of token pressure here. Coach Clutter was mad because the players didn't jump into it right away.
Scopel gets it out to Cross, who tries a floater, leaves it short on the rim, and team rebound to JM and swatted out of bounds by Max Maley of the Red Riders. 1:16 remaining here in the first quarter, and it's 11-4. Weir. Corngiver, junior, at the point. Swings it over to the right side to Braden Sabuka. Swing it back to Roman Gray. Back Corngiver at the top of the key. Roman Gray, man-to-man, they almost lose the ball. Him and Sabuka. Monarchs not moving the ball. There's 50 seconds left here in the quarter. Nate Menendez on the post-up, gets it down. Roman Gray outside, back out to Jacob Corngiver. He'll try a 3. It's long. No rebound opportunity for John Marshall. Instead, hauled in by Tyler Kelly. Here comes Anthony Cross of the Red Riders. He finds Max Maley underneath. Misses the bunny. Rebounded by the Monarchs. There'll be another foul on Maley over the bat.
That was a tremendous pass by Cross, and Maley was asleep under the basket. Didn't know it was coming. He'd have had a wide-open layup. Miles Rice, 6'4", junior, 275. It's a big boy. Just checked in, number 54 for the Red Riders. Out is Maley. He's got 2 fouls. 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's Weir 11, John Marshall 4. The question is, Ross, who can score for John Marshall?
Gray underneath. Gets it in the baseline. Turn around, nice pass from Corngiver. He puts it in. It's Weir 6, Weir 11, Gray 6.
Down to 8 seconds to go, quarter.
They get it back over to inside of the big guy who keeps it in. Nice pass. That pass from Tyler Kelly to Miles Rice to finish the quarter. And it ends with Weir 13, John Marshall 6. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Watchdog.
Protecting you isn't just our job, it's our passion. If 2020 has proven anything, it's that anything can happen. You need to have the right partner to guide you through insurance pitfalls to make sure your business is adequately covered. From your property and equipment to your employees and your family, Glessner Wharton Andrews Insurance has the drive and the ability to keep you protected.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university, it's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
Back alive here at Monarch Fieldhouse. Ross Johnston, Coach Mark Heineman bringing you John Marshall basketball. Brought to you by IBEX Local 141, West Liberty University, Glessner Horton Andrews Insurance, Dunby's, Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm. We're starting the second quarter. It's Weir 13, John Marshall 6 after 1. Monarchs with the ball first, moving right to left on your radio dial. Inside, or in the Monarchs lineup is Jacob Korngiver, thinking about a 3 right there. Both Sabukas, Braden and Brennan, Nate Menendez and Roman Gray. Sophomore Layden, 3 sophomores and 2 juniors out there. Gray tried a runner and missed, rebounded by Weir. Kelly sets up for 3, in and out. And here comes Roman Gray on the rebound. He pushes the ball forward, takes it up, and I think maybe he twisted his ankle.
He did a great job running that ball off the floor, just missed the easy shot.
Yeah, Cross gets it outside the... Yeah,
John Marshall standing around, gives Wharton an easy bucket.
Rebounded, put back in by Jack Scopel, 15-6 Weir.
That's a 4-point turnaround there, Ross.
Yep.
Missing a layup on one end, giving up an easy one because you didn't secure the ball.
On the curl, tries the left hand. That was nice. He got one around Miles Rice and split it right in there. Braden Sabuka with his first 2. It's 15-8. They haven't adjusted on the scoreboard. Now they do. Cross gets it over to Kelly. Back to Cross. The top of the key. Korngiver tried to steal. Kelly pushed it into Fiera. They get inside the big man, and Nate Menendez fouled him. Miles Rice will go to the free throw line.
That time Menendez got pinned inside. Got the ball in too deep.
Darrow and Niswanger ready to come back in for the Monarchs. Be nice to get Darrow involved in the offense somehow.
We'll probably see this guy on the free throw line next year football season, Ross.
The free throw line?
The guy at the free throw line.
Okay.
I'm saying we'll probably see him in football season.
I'm sure. We probably saw him last year. Misses both free throws, 15-8. We are up over JM. Darrow back in, has the ball. Gets it over to Braden Sabuka. Back to Brennan with the right key. Swings it to the right side to Darrow. He comes back out. Fakes it to Niswanger. Goes in, kicks it back out to Sabuka. Nobody's moving without the ball. Darrow dribbles right into Niswanger. He has the top of the key. At the elbow now. Darrow back over to Korngiver. Fires it over to Brennan Sabuka. And to Braden at the top of the key. Monarchs not doing much to get open. And it is Braden Sabuka on the drive. He tries the right hand. He's tripped up as he goes in. He'll be shooting. He'll be at the Lori Grizel State Farm free throw line.
Fouls on Fierro first.
Good pace and possession. They couldn't recognize that they weren't moving at all, Coach, without the ball. It was just a dribbler.
Stand around the perimeter. First free throw off the back of the rim for Sabuka. He has 2 on the evening.
That time, kicked out and touched last by
Weir.
Yeah. Pointed toward John Marshall, but was talking to the John Marshall guy like he hit it out. But John Marshall inbounds. Darrow, try it again.
Gray's not in the game right now, but Darrow's just going to have to get the ball and shoot the ball.
Instead of pick for him, it's his free throw line. He makes a move inside.
There's a hold.
And he throws it up. I think I would do that every time. If they're not going to set picks without the ball and get somebody open, just clear everybody out and let Darrow do what he's going to do. To 9, John Marshall somehow hanging in. Same thing, bounced off the front rim, bounced off the glass, went into the hoop.
Up here at the corner of the balcony, went in.
And that's going to bring in Miles Rice. Is that 4 on Melee? Am I counting wrong? 44?
They're not putting it up on the board. I thought he said 34, but it was 44. We'll check.
In and out on the free throw, and rebound by Roman Gray. He got no call. 15-13. The Monarchs within 2. 4:24. Here comes Weir. The other way. Anthony Cross looks to fire 3. It is Hartman in his kitchen. Dribbling again inside to Kelly, back outside to Fierro, and a little reach-in foul by Roman Gray.
That's from not moving his feet.
It'll be Braden Sabuka in for Corngiver, gave some good minutes, especially on the defensive side.
16 fouls on John Marshall, 8 on Weir.
Double inbounding, and we got a 5 seconds. And he misses the free throw.
And we'll have to pick up their third foul here in the last minute.
Anthony Cross
rolled in.
He couldn't believe how wide open
it was here.
He's fouled with 54-6 Weir. 5-second shot, no good. And it's the first half. It's over here.
With about everybody's ball game.
Right. It still is back in the game. They're down 25-23 to Brad Biff Leonard. These words, we'll be back.
Gumby's grab and go down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
The Watchdog is FM 98.1, AM 1600 WKKX Wheeling, FM 97.7, AM 1370 WVLY Moundsville.
Halftime in Moundsville, Weir High leading John Marshall 25-22 at halftime. And over on AM 1600 WKKX 98.1 FM, West Virginia baseball taking on Oklahoma State. And in the bottom of the third inning, Oklahoma State leading West Virginia 2-0. And those two teams will meet again tomorrow afternoon at 12:30. And taking a look now at college basketball, the women's Final Four. South Carolina taking on Stanford. And with 32 seconds left in that game, Stanford leading South Carolina 66-65. And the other semifinal game at 9:30, it'll be Arizona taking on UConn. And switching over to the men's Final Four tomorrow, the first semifinal game at 5:14, it'll be Houston taking on Baylor. And the nightcap at 8:34 has UCLA taking on Gonzaga. And taking a look now at the NBA games going on right now at halftime, it is the Warriors taking on the Raptors. The Raptors leading the Warriors 62-42 with 8:58 left in the first half. The Rockets, they are at the Celtics. The Rockets, they lead the Celtics. Actually, the Celtics lead the Rockets, 37-31. With 7:51 to go in the first half, the Mavericks at the Knicks. Knicks lead the Mavericks 39-31. With 9:11 to go in the first quarter, the Hornets, they are at the Pacers. Hornets lead the Pacers by 1, 9-8. And with 9:24 to go in the first quarter, the Timberwolves, they are at the Grizzlies. Timberwolves leading that game 6-5. Other games tonight in the NBA at 9 o'clock, it'll be the Atlanta Hawks at the New Orleans Pelicans. and the Chicago Bulls at the Utah Jazz. 10 o'clock games tonight, Oklahoma City Thunder at the Phoenix Suns, Milwaukee Bucks at the Portland Trail Blazers, and to close out the NBA schedule, it'll be the Los Angeles Lakers taking on the Sacramento Kings. And taking a look now at Major League Baseball, one final from earlier today. It was the Baltimore Orioles shutting out the Boston Red Sox 3-0. One other game going on right now, that is the Rays taking on the Marlins. And in the bottom of the fourth inning, that game tied at 0-0. Other games tonight in Major League Baseball at 8:40, the Dodgers, they are at the Rockies. 9:38, the White Sox, they are at the Angels. 9:40 for the Astros and the Athletics. 10:10 for the Diamondbacks and the Padres. And also at 10:10 to close out the Major League Baseball schedule, the Giants, they are at the Mariners. Coming up, we will take a look at scores from around the NHL and let you know how the Wheeling Nailers are doing tonight as well. Again, we are at halftime in Moundsville. We're leading JM 25-22. We'll be back after a message from our sponsors.
Grizel Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Grizel Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at GrizelFuneralHomes.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Lori Grizel State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
We're high, leading John Marshall 25-22 at halftime in Moundsville. And taking a look now at the NHL games going on right now. With 11:47 to go in the second period, the Capitals and the Devils, they are tied at 0-0. And with 13:25 left in the first period, Maple Leafs and the Jets, they are tied at 0-0 as well. Other games tonight in the NHL at 9 o'clock, it is the Flames at the Oilers and the Blues at the Avalanche. 10 o'clock games for the Coyotes and the Ducks. And to close out the NHL schedule at 10 o'clock, it'll be the Sharks taking on the Kings. And the Pittsburgh Penguins, they are in action tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock as they take on the Boston Bruins. And switching over to the ECHL, the Wheeling Nailers, they are at the Indiana Farmers Coliseum taking on the Indy Fuel. And with 13:14 left in the second period, the Nailers and the Fuel, they are tied at 1-1. Nailers will travel to Fort Wayne tomorrow to take on the Comets. Coming up, we will send it back to Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heinerman as they will get you ready for the second half of Weir and John Marshall. We're leading 25-22. We'll send it back to Ross and Coach after a message from our sponsors.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley for 110 years.
Welcome back to Monarch Fieldhouse. It is Weir Red Riders 25, the John Marshall Monarchs 22 at the half. And this is Ross Johnston along with Coach Mark Heinerman, who has your halftime scoring stats.
Okay, leading the way for Weir High, Tyler Kelly with 10, followed by Anthony Cross with 6, Mason Fierro with 3, Gene Cross played and did not score, 2 points for Jack Scoville, 2 for Max Maley, and 2 for Miles Rice. Weir had 3 3-point field goals, 6 conventional twos, 4 out of 6 from the line for their 25. For the Monarchs, leading the way, Derek Doe with 7, Grant Neiswanger with 7, Roman Gray with 6, Corngiver and Menendez played and did not score, as did Brandon Sabutka, who started. 2 for Braden Sabutka, and Cody Hartman off the bench late did not score. John Marshall has no 3-point field goals, 9 twos for 18, 4 for 9 from the line, Ross. Chance they could have had the lead, but poor free throw shooting. John Marshall with their 22. So anybody's ball game, as we said, these teams seem like they're about evenly matched. Ran in spurts in the first half. John Marshall outplayed Weir in the second quarter. Weir outplayed John Marshall in the first.
Right. We're about ready to get underway here as we flip the script. Weir dressed in black tops, black bottoms with red trim and red numbers. John Marshall is dressed in white tops, white bottoms with brown trim and gold numerals. Weir has it first, moving right to left. Could have been a foul right there on Sabutka, I thought, on the handoff to Colin Cross. He goes down the lane, tries to get back out to
Sabutka.
It's stolen by Braden. He goes down the lane to the right side, and they get a blocking foul on Jack Scoville.
That's Scoville's first. Team's first.
Like the way Braden took the ball in the basket on that opportunity. Went up strong, didn't have the greatest position, drew the contact. His reward, he shoots 2. 5 of 10 of the Monarchs now. The free throw line.
Is that Braden or?
That is Braden. Bounces the second one home. John Marshall scores first here in the third quarter. Down 1, 25-24 to the Red Riders of Weir. It's Anthony Cross behind the back. Gets it inside. Nice try by Tyler Kelly, but it rolls out and rebounded by Derek Darrow. Darrow tried to flick pass underneath to Roman Gray, and it hit the feet of Anthony Cross out of bounds to JM.
Tried to get a little too fancy there. Luckily, it was kicked out of bounds by Weir.
Darrow to inbound on the far side underneath his hoop. Nice longer Darrow on the curl. Left side, forces it up, gets his own miss. Says it's tipped out by John Marshall. Team rebound to Weir. 25-24, 7-10 here, remaining in the third quarter, just underway, second half.
Man-to-man, token full court pressure here. They drop back.
Cross swings it over to Colin Cross.
Gene Cross.
Gene, sorry. It says Colin.
Yeah.
Kick it out to Maley. Then back to Tyler Kelly. Tries a 3. No good. Rebounded by Grant Neiswanger of John Marshall. Here come the Monarchs.
Kelly hit a couple of threes in the first half, but that one was a little strong.
Darrow gets it inside, kicks it back outside to Sabutka. They swing it around the Roman Gray, left corner, back out front to Darrow.
See, if Sabutka would have had his feet and hands ready, he would have had a shot when he kicked this one for a 3, but wasn't ready to shoot.
Gray gets it inside to Sabutka, tries, and then Darrow's wide open left wing. Should have shot it, did not. Cross gets it inside to Neiswanger, who tries off the glass. Soft touch and in. Grant Neiswanger with 9 points. The Monarchs are up 26-25 over Weir. Early going, third quarter here. Anthony Cross, scoop shot, missed with the right hand. Roman Gray, the rebound. He says he's taking it to the hoop, and he does.
He got a block. Take it to the hoop. No one stops the ball, Ross. Keep going.
That's where the money is.
Yep.
Roman Gray with a nice aggressive move like Sabutka did the play before. And he'll shoot 2 free throws from the Lloyd Griselle State Farm free throw line. Don't forget, tomorrow at 9 o'clock is the Harris Law Office Sports Huddle. Jim Huggins, Doc Georges, Brad Biff Leonard, myself.
That's a pretty good show. I've listened to that. I don't know who the guys are on there, but it's a pretty good show.
A bunch of wild and crazy people, I think. Short on the free throw was Gray. Yes, he did miss 2. Niswanger gets Darrow gets it inside the Niswanger. Gray will try it again off the glass. No good.
Niswanger.
Niswanger missed on the rebound. Gets his own again. And this time it's rebounded by Gene Cross. Underneath is Maley. They get him for the bunny. Good for Maley.
That's John Marshall falling asleep, getting back on defense.
Should be 27-26, right?
Yeah.
It hasn't been adjusted on the scoreboard. 5:20 remaining here in the third. Darrow misses the 3. It's rebounded by Tyler Kelly. They finally catch up the scoreboard. Kelly brings it across the timeline, kicks it over to Fierro, inside to Maley. Gets the ball. Takes off Niswanger and misses short on the effort. Rebounded by Niswanger. Now to Darrow. Here come the Monarchs. Left to right on your radio dial. Derek Darrow hesitates, drives, and gets Anthony Cross on the block.
Anthony Cross the second. Three team fouls already on Weir here, not even halfway through the third.
And running around, and Sabuka gets it left wing over the top to Brennan. Roman Gray at the top of the key gets inside to Derek Darrow. He wants the post, and he does. Goes left hand under to Niswanger. Nice pass. Probably should have shot it, but Niswanger gets it in. Forces it into the basket. Talking about shooting from the hip, Coach.
Yeah. He pulled that out of the holster.
Gives him 11 points, right?
Yes. I don't know what his career high is, but I'd
gotta
say
be
we're
it.
probably getting.
I'd say we're
not
there.
it. We're close to it.
In and out on the free throw. Braden Sabuka almost over the back. Nice rebound position-wise. Tyler Kelly, and here comes Weir. It's John Marshall 28, Weir 27. 4:30 remaining here in the third. Weir swinging around from left to right. Now to center. Anthony Cross, slick guard. To Fierro, left wing to Kelly. He's hit the Monarchs for a couple of threes. Pulls up to Fierro, extra pass.
Blocked by Niswanger.
Scopel had it underneath the hoop. Couldn't finish. Here comes Derek Darrow. He'll take it to the basket, left hand, and
Up and in.
off the glass. Derek Darrow taking it all the way. I think I know that could have been a turnover. Did you see that?
No. I was watching Weir coach here.
It was a good thing they took a timeout because the ball bounced off the Weir kid's head on the inbounds play and was going out of bounds. Did you notice it was a full? We'll go ahead and stay here. We haven't
run those
break
sponsors.
yet. So it's John Marshall 30, Weir 27. You got a full timeout here. John Marshall basketball brought to you by IBEF Local 141, West Liberty University, Lessner, Horton, Andrews Insurance, Gumby's, Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Lori Grizel State Farm. I'd like to thank those sponsors, John Marshall basketball this year, and of course thanks to the Fitzsimmons family and firm for sponsoring high school sports on the Watchdog. Gotta love the attitude, gotta love the coverage.
Right. All year long, every sport. Get recognition for the fine athletes here, men and women in the Valley, and thanks to our producer back in the city here, Brad Leonard.
Absolutely.
I say he's the best in the business.
Well, he is why he's the executive producer.
Yeah.
Get that straight. Let's. What do you think Coach Flutter said at halftime? Take it to the basket, or?
Oh, I'm sure he was disappointed with the offense in the first half because, kind of standing around, passing the ball around the perimeter. But late in the second quarter, and especially this quarter, they've been taking it to the basket, and it's drawing a reward.
And this time they check out the timeout with pressure, and Weir does a good job breaking. They get it down to Kelly in the corner, and a skip pass from left to right. Anthony Cross, he takes it up with the left hand, and he rolls it in. It was a slick move by Anthony Cross.
He's a little left-hander, and I've seen him twice this year, and he's going to be a good player. He's a good player right now. He's going to be real good.
Only a junior. The Monarchs up 30-29, and we got a foul away from the ball. Moving pick on one of the Sabuka brothers.
They might have called 3 seconds. We'll see. He's not coming to the
he's not.
score.
It's definitely a violation.
You see that call about 3 times a year.
Not very often anymore. So Weir bringing across. John Marshall showed pressure and then backed off, but they remain in this man-to-man. Cross gets it over to Gene Cross, left side, back to the middle of the Fierro. One Kelly in the middle, decided against it. Back to Anthony Cross on the far corner. Inside. Back out to Cross. Drives, kicks it inside. It's kicked out of bounds by Neiswanger.
Anthony Cross, the left-hander. You got to play that left hand, make him go to his right.
It'll be Cross inbounding on the far side underneath the hoop. Gets it in over to Colin Cross, top of the key. Brennan Sabuka on him. The drive by Anthony Cross, and he's stopped by Braden.
That's what I'm talking about. Drove left-hand cross lane.
30 White. That's on Braden Sabuka. First for the half for the Monarchs. 3 minutes and 9 seconds remaining here in the third. We're looking to tie it as Anthony Cross shooting 2. Finds the first from the Lloyd Grizzell State Farm free throw line.
We're 5 for 7 from the free throw line. John Marshall is 6 for 15.
Weir's Cross makes the second, and the Red Riders now up a point, 31-30, 3:04 remaining. Get inside to Grant Neiswanger.
The wheel back this way.
Score! This is off the glass. They found something inside with Grant Neiswanger. Cross taking Roman Gray, and he throws up a wild shot, misses everything. Sabuka with the rebound, gets it to Dare. He hesitates, top of the key, makes a spin move, pulls up, and misses the
There's
shot.
A foul on
Neiswanger. Didn't have position, and he reached in.
His first. Team's second.
That was a good call by the referee. There's no sense of reaching in there when you don't have position. Just get back and play D.
He's made a couple plays and got a little over-aggressive there. He's only got one foul.
A little trapping going on by the Monarchs in the backcourt, and Weir breaks it. Fierro gets it to the baseline, kicks it over to Kelly, swings it back over to Gene Cross, and Kelly wide open for 3 from the left side. He's wrong on the effort. Both two Monarchs bang into each other and knock the ball away. Anthony Cross traveled.
That time he adjusted his feet, took the 2 steps. Sometimes they let guys get away with that, but not this time. Right in front of good call by Jim Schmidt.
That was an I got it, you take it on the rebound. Yeah. 2 Monarchs slammed into each other and knocked the ball away. Both had position.
Here's Neiswanger in deep again.
He's thinking about what move he's going to make, and he makes it. Spin move to the left. Neiswanger having the game of his life.
He's dominating inside Luca Garza.
Yeah.
He has played a great game.
He has. It was a good move. He thought about his move, made it. Cross on the drive, fouled by Roman Gray.
See what I mean about getting on that left hand?
Yeah, you're right. It's totally dominant. He had Gray on his right hip, and he just kept going. 2 shots, Anthony Cross again to Laurie Grizzell State Farm free throw line. Corngiver Menendez ready to come in for the Monarchs. First substitute of the third quarter.
Gray probably going to go out here another minute here in the third quarter.
Gray and Neiswanger. In and out on the free throw. Hustle by Weir. Nice hustle play. And it goes off Sabuka's leg. Out of bounds to Weir.
Yep. Not strong enough to corral that ball there. Ross going to give Weir another possession.
1:48 remaining in the third. The Monarchs up 2, 34-32.
There's a little things that can come back to haunt you in the end.
Cross to cross on the inbounds play, and Anthony has it left side of the elbow, drives to the middle, and he's pushed by Corngiver on the drive. John Marshall up there on team fouls with Weird 4-piece. Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heineman, third quarter action here. Tight ball game after Weir had a pretty good lead in the first quarter. This time they get it to Fierro.
Banked it in
off the glass. That's his second. Weir up a point now, 35-34. 1:30 remaining, third quarter. Going around to Darrow. Darrow drives. That was definitely a foul on Gene Cross. Team foul number 5. John Marshall needs to keep doing that.
Yeah,
Look it to the basket.
Remember that banked in three if John Marshall loses by one or two.
I don't think it was meant to be banked in.
No,
It doesn't look like it to me.
Darrow
drives, goes baseline, reverse layup, shows his skill on that one. Took Tyler Kelly along the baseline, double pump to the left side. Monarchs 36, 35 lead. Blocked that time by Sabuka on the cross drive, and Nate Menendez a step behind Kelly.
That shouldn't be a bucket.
They won't call it a bucket. It was on the floor. That'll be team foul number 5 on the Monarchs. Kelly to inbound. See if they run a play for Cross here. Looking for him. He gets to Fierro. Drives inside. Kicks it back outside to Gene. Cross. It's Tyler Kelly trying another three, and he finds one from the top of the key. We're up 38-36 with 45 seconds remaining here in the third.
Difference in this ball game is Weirton's hit some threes. John Marshall has it, and John Marshall's left points at the free throw line.
John Marshall's holding for the last shot as Derek Darrow stays around the emblem. No one guarding him, so no 5 seconds count or anything. They're taking it down to 25 seconds. Monarchs playing for the last shot here. We are in a man-to-man. The rest of the Monarchs down by the blocks, 2 on each side. Darrow's at the point. He's waiting for his coach to give the high sign as to when to go. 10 seconds remaining. Here they go. In the offense, Darrow gets it over to Sabuka, kicks it away. Darrow gets it back. They double-team Darrow on the right side. Left side, he throws one up for 4 seconds left. No good. Rebounded by Weir, and that'll end the third quarter with Weir up 38-36. After 3, we're back in 60 seconds here on 1370 WVOY FM 97.7.
We live for piles of paper, countless calculations, and exact on-the-button balances. More than a phone call at the end of the year to make sure you're square with Uncle Sam. We're an internal resource to run payroll, manage bookkeeping, handle accounts payable, prep and file taxes, and consult for the long-term financial health of your business. Always exact. Glessner & Associates.
There's a place where family and tradition are forged in the West Virginia hills, strengthened by the inspiration of a world-class education, where hands-on learning is encouraged and applied. A community where you will be supported and be inspired to support others. An experience that is more than just a university. It's a place you'll call home. A legacy you'll leave for generations to come. It's all here at West Liberty University.
After 3 quarters of play at Monarch Fieldhouse, it's the Weir Red Riders 38 and the John Marshall Monarchs 36.
John Marshall outscored Weir that period 14-13. Behind Nice, Wonger, and Darrow. John Marshall got possession here to start the fourth. 5 team fouls on each. So if they keep this pace, they're going to be shooting a one-on-one here soon, both sides.
John Marshall more aggressive in that quarter, taking the ball to the basket, and Derek Darrow does the same thing here. Shoots it over Jack Scopel for 2. Here comes Weir, 5-38. They get it to Fierro right away. He missed badly. Here comes Darrow on a run out on a long rebound. It's Cross defending, and Darrow takes it strong to the basket for 2. With the left hand, the Monarchs up 40-38 here early. Fourth quarter action. There's Cross, swings it on to Fierro to the left side to Scopel. He drives to the center of the court. Back over to Fierro. Right baseline. He puts up. Nice runner as he gets knocked to the ground. Wheel coach wanted a foul, didn't get it. 40-40. With 7 minutes remaining here, third quarter. We're in a ball game. Monarch Fieldhouse.
John Marshall got the floor spread here.
Corngiver thought about 3, gets it inside to Derek Darrow. He goes left side over Anthony Cross, shoots it in and out. Anthony
Rolling
Cross.
all the way around.
Darrow wanted a foul. He didn't get it. Anthony Cross brings it back the other way. I like that matchup down low. Fierro drives in the lane, gets it off, and nice hands by John Marshall. Somehow Fierro gets it, kicks it back outside.
We're not hustled John Marshall for that loose ball.
Cross sets things back up to Fierro at the top of the key. John Marshall and a man. Dare on Fierro. Menendez on Kelly. They get it back to Fierro, right corner. He pumps. Gets it on the feed, back cut, and looked like a nice block by Corngiver, but they give him the foul.
Corngiver turned his back. The guy cut to the hoop.
We're Coach Anthony Santangelo calling his troops over for the free throw. Not sure. That's shooting too, so the team's staying over here. Cross misses the first.
Cross made his first 5 in a row. Now he's missed 2 in a row.
Braden Sabuka in for Nate Menendez.
We're back on the lane after the instructions from the coach on the first free throw.
It's 40 apiece. Not now as Anthony Cross makes the second of 2. It's Weir 41, Jams 40. 6:15 remaining in the ball game. Clock winding. John Marshall moves it around from right to left.
Somebody got to help
him. His dribble. Get it to Jacob Corngiver. It's Corngiver, Roman Gray, Derek Darrow on the cut. They get it to him, right hand, and the layup is good. Nice pass that time by Jacob Corngiver.
Spread the court, Darrow on the cut. Got the layup.
42-41 as they get Sabuka on riding the on the back of Colin Cross on that drive.
Sabuka gave him the baseline, and he took it.
Gene Cross. And that should be the 17th foul for the Monarchs, so Wheeler's in the bonus the rest of the way.
Yep.
They only have 5 team fouls, so they've got a foul to give yet. And it'll be the freshman, Gene Cross, at the free throw strike for Wheeler. He's only 5'6".
He missed 2 free throws in the second quarter, Ross.
Made that one. The Lori Grizel State Farm free throw line. The Monarchs up 1, 42-41. And Gene Cross with the second of 2. (42-42). Free throw good. 5:50 remaining in the ball game. Derek Darrow drives, goes inside, and they get a foul on Anthony Cross.
I think it was on the drive. I don't think he'll shoot.
Next one, John Marshall will be shooting. Is that 16 fouls on Weir? There was 5 up there, and they didn't add the 6th one. Nicelonger missed the layup underneath. Tried to reverse it, and here comes Weir the other way as we're tied at 42 apiece. Turned out to be a decent basketball game. Gene Cross tries a 3. He's strong on the effort. And rebound by Roman Gray gets it to Derek Darrow. He sees the outlet to Jacob Corngiver, goes to the left side, and he makes it good off the glass. 44-43.
First bucket for Corngiver.
Monarchs up 1. Drive by Fierro. It's blocked by Corngiver. They call it a foul.
Good call. That guy was off balance. Corngiver bailed him out.
The Monarchs up 1 here with Mason Fierro, the junior, shooting 2. It's a Lori Grizel State Farm free throw line. He missed the first.
Got a box out here.
Made the second.
Tie ball game, Ross. 5:07 to go.
44 apiece.
As we said a couple of times, Weir hit a 3-pointer at the buzzer at Weir in the opening game of the season to win by 2.
That young man hasn't played tonight. He must be out too. He hasn't played at all.
Yeah.
Liam Smith. Must be the third guy. They couldn't remember up top there who was injured. Derek on the drive gets the ball swatted away. He gets it back underneath the basket, takes it on the baseline. Dribbling, gets it to Sabuka. Left corner, inside the Nicelonger. He tries to move right side. Overpowers his man and off the glass, Coach.
Done a good job inside tonight.
46-44. We've got a timeout. Weir. It's a 30-second timeout. Monarchs 46. The Red Riders 44. We'll be back in 30 here on WVLY.
Gumby's grab and go. I can't slow down. I want to save some cash. Gotta get my stuff. Want to get it fast. Gotta bring home the bread. There's a place I know. I can get what I need. I can grab and go.
Stop by Gumby's for all your pre-game and post-game needs. Gumby's has water, juices, sports drinks, energy drinks, soft drinks, chips, and tons of snacks. Gumby's, your grab-and-go game headquarters.
Gumby's grab and go. Gumby's rocks.
Back at Monarch Fieldhouse here with the final 4 minutes and 32 seconds. Ross Johnston and Coach Mark Heineman bringing you the IBEF Local 141 game of John Marshall versus Weir. Monarch's up 2. Weir has it down the hoop. It's Tyler Kelly trying one over Roman Gray, but he missed, and Gray kept position on him, got the rebound.
Good job,
Monarch.
Good job by Gray. Good defense and good position on the rebound. Coach Clutter calling a play here for
Darrow. Missed the runner. Nice one. Go tipped it back to Darrow. He goes underneath the hoop. Maintains possession. They set up shop again at the top of the key. Corngiver to Roman Gray on the weave. They get it to Darrow, back to the right side, top of the key.
Darrow on the 3, straight out.
And he makes it. Derek Darrow, biggest lead of the night for the Monarchs at 5, 49-44.
Monarchs' first 3 of the night. There's a silly foul on Darrow. Reaching foul up past the three-point line. 2 things. That's his 3rd foul, and going to send Weir to the line to shoot.
And the wrong guy shooting. Anthony Cross. The next foul, John Marshall will be in the double bonus. Weir will be shooting 2 the rest of the way. Still say it's 16 fouls on Weir. They had 5 up there before. And on the next foul, it went down to 4, and then they pushed it back up to 5.
Hopefully the book has it right.
Yeah, the book should be telling them if it's 1-on-1. Cross made the first one. It's 49-45 Monarchs. Twine's the second one with 3:41. Their margin is 3. Here comes John Marshall. Down in the corner already.
Oh, nice weak pass by Gray into the post, stolen.
Weir comes the other way, trying to shorten the margin. Cross on the drive, kicks it back outside. It's Fierro. They get it to Anthony Cross. Gray on him. Set a pick for him. He takes Gray to the right side. Uses his right hand. He's short with it. Gray with the rebound. Empty trip that time for both clubs.
Down to 3:05 to go in the ball game. John Marshall by 3.
Here comes Darrow on the drive. Gets it inside.
But from behind.
Double and triple teams. Swings it out, back outside to Sabutka. Braden clears it and gets it back to Derek Darrow. Calls out the play.
Coach Clutter's telling him stay outside, spread the floor.
2:45 remaining. Derek Darrow outside. Handling the ball. This is the Corngiver. They're way out by the half-court stripe. He's waiting for someone to defend, and they come up. Does Tyler Kelly. Derek Darrow breaks it, brings it back. The emblem. Way outside the key.
Got the count on him.
He takes it to the hole, and he loses it. Darrow gets it out to Anthony Cross. The pass too long. Can he save it? He does. Melee gets it back to Tyler Kelly. For 3, he missed the open 3.
So right there, Weir, after they didn't have an easy bucket, got impatient. All they had to do is come back out plenty of times, set up. They didn't have to shoot that time.
Kind of hurried their possession that time. They were down to 2 minutes.
It's a 1-possession game and 2 minutes to go. Sabutka from the corner.
Long Roman Gray passes to himself, and the Monarchs clear it out. Darrow has it now at the emblem, and it is, they go to foul.
Too early to foul.
They had one to give.
Yeah, still too early.
I still say that should put John Marshall at the line because they had it wrong on the clock, on the scoreboard. That should be 7 right there.
He said 6. So
they must have had it wrong
a couple
fouls
with.
ago.
Maybe they put up one of John Marshall's for Weir.
At 1:38, Tyler Kelly on Derek Darrow is way up by the top of the key. They've already got the
He's got to penetrate to get the count on him. Got to go.
Get it to Corngiver. John Marshall playing keep away, kind of like not really a 4 corners.
Yeah, it's from behind. They're trying to double team.
John Marshall keep away. They want it in Darrow's hands. They get it to Roman Gray. Darrow's being double teamed as soon as he touches it. Now Weir is trapping. Corngiver out top. I don't like
to get it out of that corner.
They do. At Sabuka underneath the hoop. Roman Gray thought better of it.
There's a reach-in foul on Anthony Cross, his 3rd. That's going to send John Marshall to the line. Roman Gray at the line shooting a one-on-one. He's over 3 tonight.
Nice conversation between the head coach and the referee in front of us here. Big free throws.
Gray misses again.
And it's stolen. No, it's tried to be saved as the Red Rider lost it. Tried to save it and went to Grant Nicewater and the Monarchs set up top again. They have to foul Darrow. And
that's his fifth.
You got to believe Darrow's going to make this first one. Monarchs up 3, 49-46. We're under a minute to play, 54 seconds left.
Gene Cross is fouled out. So last
into the game for the first time will be Grant Wilharm. Monarchs up 3, 54 ticks remaining, and Derek Darrow at the Laurie Grizel State Farm free throw line. And he bounces in the first.
That makes it a 2-possession game.
50-46.
I don't know, it'll be a 2-possession game whether he makes this one or not, but big difference between up 5 and 4.
It looks like the Monarchs have put the offense on hold, and they're going to do on ball control. The second free throw for Derek Darrow. Good. And the Monarchs up 5, 51-46.
Got to get your hand up, defend the three-point line.
It's Anthony Cross. He gets behind his brother, gets a pick, leaves it short. They get it to Derek Darrow. And he has it with 40 seconds remaining, and they foul him. 19 foul on Weir, so it'll still be the 1-and-1. Weir needs Derek Darrow to miss on this one, Coach.
Still 40 seconds to go. He can make it, though. He can make it a 3-possession game if he hits both.
Darrow from the Laurie Grizel State Farm free throw line. This is the first, and it's rebounded by Tyler Kelly. Here comes Weir. Anthony Cross has it across half court. Takes to the free throw line. Darrow on him. They give it to Tyler Kelly. Almost knocked away by Sabuka, and it was.
Off the chest of Kelly. Right in front of the Weir bench. 31.3 to go, Ross.
I thought we were going to get technical there. It looked like the referee coach for Weir wasn't going to give the referee the basketball.
Weirton's going to have the pressure here.
They get Darrow on the run, and it's tipped. It gets to Darrow anyway, and he's fouled as soon as he touches it by Tyler Kelly. So Darrow will be shooting 2 this time. It's going to take a lot for Weir to come back from this now, down 51-46 with 30 ticks remaining.
Well, if he makes both, it's 3 possessions. But if he misses one of them,
he made the first.
Weir's got a shot. Now John Marshall's got to defend a 3-point line and don't foul.
Don't foul, exactly. Right. 30 seconds remaining. Darrow, 2nd to 2 from the Laurie Grizel State Farm free throw line, and he makes it. 53-46, Monarchs. 36 remaining. Here comes Anthony Cross across half court. Takes it to the hoop, dishes it off. Scopel, who is fouled, and that's just what you said shouldn't happen, Coach.
Do not foul.
Scopel with a nifty move under the hoop. Foul on, was it Gray?
Gray's 4th.
And that shortens the margin to 53-48. We've got a timeout on the floor by Weir. 21 seconds remaining. Monarchs 53, Weir 48. Full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on WCLY.
Does your dog need groomed or walked? Are you looking for a pet sitter or dog boarding options? If so, call Dirty Paws, Wheeling's newest pet care service, providing the Ohio Valley with everyone's pet care needs. Check us out on Facebook at Dirty Paws WHG or call 304-639-7754.
Hanover Fuel Stop, located at 105 Hanover Street in Martins Ferry, offers some of the Valley's best hoagies, all toasted to perfection. Hanover Fuel Stop offers delicious breakfast sandwiches all day long, and daily specials like smoked wings or fresh fish sandwiches on Fridays. Hanover Fuel Stop, offering delivery, so visit hfstop.com, place your order, let them bring your next lunch to you. Visit Hanover Fuel Stop online or give them a call, 740-633-3180.
We're back here at Monarch Fieldhouse with the Monarchs up by 5, 53-48. And we've got Jack Scopel on the
shooting
free throw
one, Ross.
Yeah, he's the traditional 2. He's trying for the traditional 3 here. It'll still be a 2-possession game if he makes it.
Right here, you got a box shooter, box out, get possession of the ball. Don't make any crazy passes. Take care of it. because Weir's going to foul quickly if you don't.
Scopel with the free throw, and it rattles out. Nice one with
nice
rebound,
one,
and they
foul.
fouled him right away. And there, the pass was long. He knocked over the referee into the first row of the stands. You missed it, Coach. Darrow had to help him up. He almost sat on his lap.
Darrow bumped into the official, you say?
Well, the pass was long, and he went for it, and the momentum took him out of bounds. The referee was right there, and their feet got tangled. They both had a seat there on the front row.
Nice Wonger can pretty much ace it if he makes both.
He makes the first. That's 12 points for him.
About 18.
Whoa, I missed a few. Go, Grant. Nice Wonger. 54-48, the Monarchs. Makes the second from the Laurie Griselle State Farm free throw line.
He'll be
26 remaining.
He'll be the watchdog player of the game.
He will be. Piero looked at a three, passed it up. Scopel drives off the lane. Right side and timeout, Weir. We'll go ahead and stay here. It's only a 30-second timeout. John Marshall High School basketball is brought to you by IBEF Local 141, West Liberty University, Glessner Horton Andrews Insurance, Gumby's, Lance Law Office, Dirty Paws, Hanover Fuel Stop, and Laurie Griselle State Farm.
We'll be back here for the next Monarch game on Tuesday night against the Magnolia Blue Eagles. The game starts at 7, so if you think it's 7:30,
yeah, it was changed. There's no JV game, so it's moved up from 7:30 to 7 p.m.
We'll be on WVLY. Wheeling Central will have a game that night on WKKX.
Don't forget, tomorrow at 9 a.m. is the Harris Law Office Sports Huddle.
And if you tune in, those guys will tell you who's going to win the semifinal games.
We'll tell you who's going to win the final. I think everybody knows who's going to win the final. John Marshall inbounds. It's Derek Darrow, immediately triple teamed and fouled. Can you see anybody beating Gonzaga? I mean, can Baylor do it? Does Gonzaga have to shoot 35%?
No, Baylor could beat them, but I don't think they will.
I don't think they will either. I thought they had four first-round draft picks on Gonzaga's team. IE is going to be a first-round.
Suggs will be.
Darrow, good for the first. 56-50 Monarchs with 10 seconds remaining. Looks like the Monarchs are going to walk away here with a victory. Game effort by the Red Riders, who were missing 3 players, by the way. Darrow short on the second. Cross gets it 8 seconds left. They go all the way to the basket. They get it inside the Scopel. He tries to lay up, miss. Giver taps it to Roman Gray, and that'll do it as the Monarchs wind up with a 56-50 victory over the Weir Red Riders. Monarchs move to 2-7. Weir falls to 3-8. Monarchs 56, Weir 50.
Give me a few minutes.
We'll be back here in about 90 seconds or so. Coach will give you the end of game stats, and we'll talk about what's going on with the Watchdog here in the next few days. Be back here on the Watchdog in 60 seconds.
Griselle Funeral Homes is proud to be a sponsor of tonight's game. Griselle Funeral Homes offers unique opportunities for families to create healing moments after loss. Their experience, coupled with their perspective on the importance of ceremony, will help you discover ways to pay tribute. Whether traditional or unique, these tributes allow us to love, laugh, and live well again. Please feel free to contact them for information on funeral cost, pre-arrangements, or pre-arrangement transfers online at grisellefuneralhomes.com.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Laurie Griselle State Farm, now serving West Virginia, Ohio, and Pennsylvania.
Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices would like to wish the Monarchs good luck for a safe and successful season. With hard work and dedication, all goals are achievable. Lance Law Offices are located at 518 7th Street in Moundsville, right by the courthouse. He can be reached at 304-810-4020. Best of luck to the John Marshall Monarchs from Attorney Herman Lance and the staff at Lance Law Offices.
And welcome back to Monarch Fieldhouse, where it's a wrap here as the fans are leaving the stands. The teams are off the floor, and Monarchs walk away with a 56-50 victory of Coach Heinemann with your end-of-game stats and little analysis.
Okay, for the victorious Monarchs leading the way, Derek Darrow had 25 points, 18 points in the second half. 2 points for Jake Korngiver. Nate Menendez played, did not score. Roman Gray was 6, all in the first quarter. Braden Sabuka was 4. Brendan Sabuka was 0. Cody Hartman was 0 off the bench. And Grant Neiswanger, the big 19-point night, career high for Grant Neiswanger. 12 of those. He carried John Marshall in the third quarter. Then Darrow got going in the fourth. For Weir High, Anthony Cross with 14. Mason Fierro with 9. 2 for Jack McCarl. 2 for Gene Cross. 4 for Jack Schofield. 13 points for Tyler Kelly. 4 for Max Maley and 2 for Miles Rice. So John Marshall, after the slow start, being down 13-6 at the end of the first period and 15-6 early in the second, picked it up a little bit in the second quarter, cut it down to a 3-point deficit, cut it to 1 at the end of the third period, and then dominated the fourth quarter.
Remember what we said in the first quarter was we were 13, Roman Gray 6.
Yeah.
That's what it was, for real. Without Roman Gray in that first quarter, it would have been a disaster. But as it is, the Monarchs pull it out 56-50 on the combined scoring of Derek Darrow and Grant Neiswanger of 44 points. So next up on the Watchdog will be next Tuesday as Central takes on, travels to Brook, and Magnolia will come right here to Monarch Fieldhouse against John Marshall. Yeah. 7 p.m.
for the Monarch game.
Not 7:30. It was scheduled for 7:30, and they moved it up because of no JV game.
Yeah. 7:30 for the Brook Central game.
Right, and then after, the rest of the week, the broadcast schedule goes Wheeling Central at Clarksburg Notre Dame on Saturday and Preston at John Marshall on Saturday. And that game was scheduled for 7:30, has been moved up to 6.
Right.
To allow for traveling accommodations for Preston.
John Marshall needed this win tonight.
They did. They moved to 2-7. Weir moves to 3-8. Coach, final words?
Just like I said, John Marshall needed this win. There's a few games left in the season here that very winnable. Got some tough ones too, but they got a few games that are very winnable, and you want to get a little bit of enthusiasm going again. They've had a tough stretch here, and they needed a win bad.
Yeah, losing Cole Gilbert for the year is a blow that looked like that maybe they're starting to overcome. They could have used him really big time on the inside tonight, and the rest of the year it's going to be that way. But hey, you got to play a lot of troops, and they did play a lot of guys tonight.
Play with what you have. That's all you can do.
And one final word before we sign off. I do want to wish Isaac Ott, who didn't get in the game tonight, happy 16th birthday, number 11 for the Monarchs. So that'll do it here from Monarch Fieldhouse for Coach Mark Heinemann. It's been Ross Johnston, and we just saw John Marshall beat Weir 56-50 here on the Watchdog. Big thanks to the Fitzsimmons family, Fitzsimmons firm, for putting on these ball games, and also a shout out to Brad Biffler, a great job in the studio. For Coach, this is Ross Johnston saying good night on the Watchdog. Have a great night, Ohio Valley.
The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, would like to welcome all to the Game of the Week, and they wish all local teams and players a safe and successful season. The IBEW Local 141 proudly supports local student athletes. Apprenticeship applications available daily at 82 Burkham Court in the Elm Grove section of Wheeling, and you can call them at 304-242-3870. The International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers, Local 141, lighting the valley.